Contents of Baha'i Children Classes, Part 1. In the last series of videos we showed how Baha'is use deception in their children classes for converting kids from other religions to Baha'is without consent or knowledge of parents. This takes place gradually over the years. Please watch the last video, also displayed on screen to understand the context of this one. In this video, we shall show you from authentic Baha'i sources what tools they use to propagate Baha'i faith in these classes, to sow the seeds of their so-called prophets in the hearts of our children, preparing our children for being the forerunner and future propagation of their faith. Let's start by watching a video clip from an actual Baha'i children class.
About Mona, what is unity, Mona? Unity? Unity? What does it mean?
Now she will explain what unity means.
Be together, work together, live happy together, in harmony, right?
Now starts the objectionable Baha'i proselytization of fake Baha'i prophets, which is illegal to teach to children of non-Baha'is in the name of moral classes.
Honey, tell me, what is teaching the faith? Do you know?
No, he hasn't.
That means that this gift of Baha'u'llah, we need to share it with our friends, okay?
Now she will explain what teaching the faith means as telling everybody and our friends that Baha'u'llah has come and he is the latest messenger of God.
We need to tell everybody, our friends, that Baha'u'llah has come and he's the latest messenger. And he has all these wonderful gifts that we need to share. We need to talk to our friends, right? Okay.
Did you observe the Baha'i deception, gathering children from families belonging to different religions in the name of children moral classes, and then furthering their ulterior agenda of making them Baha'i? Weren't these classes supposed to be about building moral character rather than propagating pseudo-Baha'i prophets? This is a planned and organized approach they are taking globally in all countries without the knowledge of parents or local authorities. We now take you through their authentic global guidelines to spread the Baha'i religion through children classes. Let's see from this UK Baha'i website selling Ruhi Institute books. What do they themselves claim these books are covering? Go to books.bahai.org.uk. Slide down and click the tab Children Classes. Ruhi Book 3 is about conducting children classes for converting them to future Baha'is. It has 4 parts from grade 1 to 4, and this conversion is done gradually. Now click the Book 3 for grade 1. As you open Book 3 for grade 1, slide down and click on Show More. Some parents are initially mindful of what is being taught to their children, so cautious of being exposed. Before grade 3, the books only focus on spiritual qualities of children. Now getting back to the Book 3 grade 1 to grade 4, click the book for grade 3. As you open Book 3 for grade 3, watch out for who they teach as the supreme manifestation of God. It says here, the overarching concept of the lessons is that the appearance of Baha'u'llah constitutes the fulfillment of God's promise to humanity. We wish to ask, do the non-Baha'i parents send their children to be told that Baha'u'llah is the fulfillment of God's promise? And that he is a manifestation of God, meaning his prophet? Isn't this the worst deception? Are the parents told about this direct preaching of the Baha'i religion to children, which is illegal under international law and constitutes proselytization? Children are taught the life and mission of Bab, their first prophet. Why in the world? One must ask. They called the children to teach morality, not the lives of their pseudo-prophets. Children are brainwashed by recitation and memorization of Baha'i prayers and quotations of their so-called manifestations or prophets. Now let's move to grade 4 of Book 3, which is the latest children book so far, and it has gone too far indeed. It teaches children about the so-called incomparable figure of Baha'u'llah. Now the so-called children moral classes have gone too far by any standard, crossing all legal and ethical boundaries. Very clearly and openly telling the innocent children from other faiths that Baha'u'llah is the highest prophet, comparable to none, Muhammad, Jesus, Moses, No one even comes close. Now we take you to a similar Australian website, elaborating this book in more detail. Type in the browser, bahaibooks.com.au. Scroll down and find the tab Training Institute. Go to grade 4 of book 3 and take a look at the description of what the book is about. It teaches about Baha'u'llah's life, how to nurture the seeds of his love into their innocent hearts, making them aware of his proclaimed mission, revelation, and teachings. They continuously make alterations to these books and their descriptions on websites, but the question remains: how will all this illegal proselytization stop if parents are not aware of what is happening to their children in these classes? Till now we have been sharing how Baha'is describe the Ruhi Book 3 on their websites. Now let's see some of its contents. Ruhi Book 3 is the primary guidance for converting today's children of Hindu, Muslim and Christian families to Baha'is of tomorrow. To get hold of Book 3, please open the website books.bahai.com.uk, scroll down to click Children's Classes, click Book 3 Grade 1. Scroll down and click the button on bottom right of the page saying Free Digital Versions PDF. Click to download the file and open the Book 3. The book starts with a few thoughts for the tutor on page Roman 5. It says here that the Book 3 seeks to build capacity of teachers for the spiritual education of children in neighborhoods and villages. Please note that they teach these classes in neighborhoods and villages all over the world where they do not have any Baha'i children. It also says, Baha'i teachings are central to the 6-year program of children education envisioned in this book. On page Roman 6 it says, themes central to the lives of the twin manifestations of God are discussed. It provides children with an opportunity to grow in their knowledge of Baha'u'llah's revelation, benefiting from the explanations of Abdul Baha, to strengthen the habit in children of turning to his writings, and strive to align their thoughts and actions with Baha'u'llah's teachings. So before you send your children to these Baha'i classes, please bear in mind that while they say the classes are moral in nature, in reality what they tell their own teachers is that the central themes are the lives of twin manifestations of God, that is their fake prophets, growing children in their knowledge of Baha'u'llah's revelation, creating a habit in children to turn to his writings, and align their thoughts with his teachings. So how do you think your Hindu, Muslim, and Christian kids will remain what you think they are while studying so-called Baha'i revelations, turning to it, and aligning their thoughts with it? Obviously they shall turn into a Baha'i till the time you realize and they have grown up. By the time you get to know your race has been robbed of its faith, you won't have any control. This is the worst deception and illegal under international law, to proselytize and change the religion of children by deception, without parents' consent or knowledge. On Roman page 7 it says, the lessons put them in immediate contact with the Word of God and inspire them with the stories of Abdul Baha. A quotation from Baha'i writings constitutes the pivotal element of each lesson. Second part of the book is titled, Some Principles of Baha'i Education. It starts from page 3 and states, the children are encouraged to memorize prayers and quotations from the writings, listen to stories and explanations of the teachings, draw and color, sing and play. Under the Geneva Convention, the whole world has a right to know the true nature of these Baha'i children classes, carrying the mission to convert children of other religions to Baha'is. In our next video, we show you how Baha'is use songs as a weapon in these children classes. Please share the video with your friends to save their children from deceptive conversion.